I'm just trying to get back into the building. Just real quick, if you want to find home record, may I have the notes that you took?
A what?
For my own record, can I have the notes that you took?
A note what?
Your notes. The notes.
You know what? I'll talk to Mrs. Paulson about that.
Okay. Okay, no worries. Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
So yeah, like I said, I mean, if Amy's still there in the trial, knowing that I'm gonna be in that environment, there's just emotionally there is a lot going on, and sitting down in that meeting with you and Miss Dawson definitely made me realize a lot about the company. So, like I said,
Sorry, it made you what? I didn't understand you.
it made me realize a lot about the company.
What does that mean?
Well, I mean, it's for my interpretation, really. But I just kind of got a clear picture of, who represents the company and how they treat their employees.
I'm not sure what that means, so unless you can clarify it, I don't really understand what that means.
No, that's fine. Like I said, I mean, if Amy's still there, I'm just not gonna go because I'm not gonna put myself through that. I'm already going through too much.
Okay. So should I consider this then your resignation?
I didn't say that. No,
I'm sorry?
I didn't say that. No. I can get back to you on Friday though.
No, I will not be available, and if you are doing a resignation or if you are not returning, then we would need the items today.
Okay, well, I didn't say anything about leaving Sonatrol or anything like that.
Okay. Let me. All right. Let me get back with you momentarily. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Oh my.
Sonatrol again.
Mm-hmm.
So, since you have not yet made a decision, we do need the phone dropped off today because we just need to have that dropped off today.
Okay.
So, however, I would need you here not later than probably 12 o'clock.
Well, it's 10 right now, so sure, I could drop it off.
Okay. So, I'm just looking for the phone and the charger today.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right, bye. So y'all heard that, and then you heard the other clip that I'm gonna put in. So the first clip was the HR representative denying to give me the notes that that she took during the meeting that we had with the owner of the company. The second clip is one where you basically it's basically the conversation between me and the HR rep talking about me wanting to return to work because of the person who sexually assaulted me is still working there. So now, let me tell you guys about my experience. Now, for anybody that knows me, y'all know, whether you know me since middle school, high school, or even just meeting me now on my channel, y'all know that I'm probably the most cool, chilled, laid back dude you'll ever meet. I like to goof around, be funny, have a good time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really, really to myself, like a lot of the time. Um, so with that, I didn't think something like this would happen to me, but it happened. So February 28th, 2023, I was sexually assaulted by a female coworker, and what happened was she slapped me hella hard on the ass. Um, low key, like, low key, like, not even low key, like she grabbed it, bro, like just straight up and squeezed that shit. I ain't even gonna cap. Um, and sh so yeah, that happened. Um, and then like even before that incident happened, and even after, like it was a lot of like sexual jokes, sexual advances. Like she tried grabbing my nuts. She called me like juicy booty. This person was like eating edibles and smoking weed on the job site during work hours. She called me like nigga like so many times. Like she was on some weird shit, and she was like in her mid 30s. You know what I'm saying? So you would think a female in her mid 30s would know how to act, but clearly she didn't. So I decided that I cannot let I can't let this situation to just slide. Like I can't just ignore it. You know what I'm saying? And just be like, oh well, it is what it is. Got to keep working. Like no, I'm not doing that. So March 7th, I decided to report it to the HR representative, and the HR representative was like, okay, I'll get back to you so we can sit down with the owner of the company to have a meeting. I was like, all right, cool. So March 14th is when we had that meeting. So it was myself, the owner, and the HR rep. I told them this is what she did, this is the thing she said, et cetera, et cetera. And basically, the response that I got from them was, well, why didn't you speak up sooner? Why didn't you speak up sooner? And the owner was like, aren't you in the military? They didn't teach you how to speak up. And she's like, well, my family or Robert, so they know how to speak up. Said it like in a hella sassy way. And they're just like getting on me about like not speaking up. And I was like, I was getting a little frustrated, and I just said like, listen, I hope you guys understand that I'm the victim here. So this whole fucking why didn't you speak up shit? That ain't that ain't cool. I didn't say that, but you know what I mean. So yeah, we had that whole little sit down, whatever. I requested to have the rest of the week off, and I told the HR rep before the meeting that I wanted to have the rest of the week off with pay, and they didn't pay me. So I was like, all right, like whatever. Um, and then from there, I want to say March 20th is when I got a call from the HR rep, and that's that clip that they all heard in the beginning of the video, basically asking about my whereabouts and am I going to come back or whatever. So I didn't want to return back to that type of work environment, because it's like, why would I put myself back in that situation? Because that person was already like kind of digging around and trying to figure out what's going on, because they would have her and I work together a lot because we worked good together. And then after I reported, hey, this happened, then they separated us. So this person was already digging as it is, you know what I'm saying? So I was thinking about it, I was like, well, if I return, then she's really gonna want to know like what the fuck is going on. So I was like, nah, I ain't trying to do that. So, you know, I returned my work phone, and before I pulled into the parking lot, I seen that the person who sexually assaulted me, her car was still there. So I was like, all right, cool. Like this company condones this type of behavior. Got it. So then I was like, man, fuck this. Fuck y'all, essentially. Um, so then March 31st, I got a letter in the mail from the company basically saying, you're terminated because you are a no call, no show. But as you guys can see, I have the recording of like why I didn't want to return back to work. So yeah, that's that. Um, so yeah, I was like, okay, they terminated me, whatever. Last week, I spoke to a detective out here. Basically, told him, "Hey, this is everything that happened. The whole thing was recorded. I have the police report with my case number. I filed with the Nevada Equal Rights Commission, which is basically like anything that happens with your employer, you pretty much tell them, and then you can do a remedy request, which is like loss of wages and etc. All that fun stuff. So I have all that. I have notes, dates, times of things that were said, and all that stuff. And then I also have the two recordings, obviously. So I have some stuff in place, but unfortunately, this past Saturday, I got a call from the detective saying, "Hey, we can't do anything because there's no proof." So I was like, "All right." And then the detective said that they also, like the HR rep and the person who sexually assaulted me, they denied that it ever happened. And I was like, "All right, like it is what it is, I guess." So currently, right now, what I'm trying to do is, I guess, go about this on the employer side, being that I was wrongfully terminated, considering the situation at hand. So that's the last option that I'm going to exhaust with this whole thing. And if that goes nowhere, then I mean, I'm just gonna have to deal with this for the rest of my life. And yeah, so it's it's crazy. I feel like what happened to me is so like minuscule compared to like a female being raped and killed, or a female being raped, or a male being raped and killed, or just being raped, or like whatever. But I feel like sexual assault is sexual assault, and if it's unwanted, then don't. If it's unwanted, then you shouldn't like put your hands on someone at all. I didn't want to speak up because like it took me a while to like speak up, because even before the incident, like I said, there's a whole bunch of shit that she was saying that I was like, bro, this is not cool. But the reason why I didn't speak up is because one, I'm a male, and two, I'm an African American male. I want to say 16% of males actually report sexual harassment slash sexual assault, and it's less than, not even half of that percentage is African American males. Like it's a super super low number. So I think like having the fear of like me posting this and being seen as like not masculine, or a strong dude or whatever. I think the most G shit I've ever done in my life is speak up about something that happened to me that was wrong, and also post it to my platform to share with other people's, knowing that the response I get may not be supportive, and for some of y'all it will be supportive. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, you know, I don't know. I feel like I'm a fucking G for speaking up, to be honest. At this point, like, it's unfortunate, but it took something like this to happen for me to, like, realize, like, who the fuck I am as a person, and, like, what I'm willing to tolerate and not tolerate. I don't know. I feel like it's unfortunate, but, like, I look at people differently. Instead of like who they are as a person, I'm paying attention to like their body language and how they speak to me and things like that. Like I'm more defensive towards people than before. I don't really like it's been weird like trying to like, I guess, like talk to, like if I were to like talk to a girl, like it's weird, you know what I'm saying? Cuz like a female like violated me, and then to talk to like another female or deal with another female, like it's gonna be weird, because it's like I guess I just don't know like what's gonna happen between me and that person, you know what I'm saying? Because just imagine like something like this or worse happens to you, and you have your partner or your significant other, whatever, and like they go to like give you a kiss or a hug and like you like back off or something. Now your partner's confused and they don't know why and they think it's them, but whole time it's really just something that happened to you, you know, at work or wherever it happened. You know what I'm saying? So physically and mentally, it becomes weird, and that's where I'm at right now. Low key, I feel like I'm always like in defense mode, and like it's like fight or flight with me, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. This is a very weird time, very strange time. But I'm trying to hold it together. But I ain't gonna lie, it's been pretty difficult to deal with. Haven't been sleeping. I'll get like 2 hours of sleep. Mentally, I'm like spiraling like every day. My mind is just like constantly like thinking about what happened, what's gonna happen next, like stressing. Um, now that was my main job. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not making that money that I used to make. So like my finances are in jeopardy as well as because I still have a car to pay for, my mortgage to pay for. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me, all that shit kind of gets like put on hold because like you're no longer working. I mean, I have my second job, so I'm like floating, but like my main job is where I got paid the most money. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, everything is just like in shambles, to be honest. Um, I'm trying to hold it together. I really am, I know this isn't the content that typically you would see or I would post, but yeah, I really, really contemplated whether or not I should post this or not. But I was like, fuck it. Someone out there, whether subscribed or not, hopefully this video reaches them and they know that they have my support. My social medias are they should be on the somewhere on my channel. Just go to my page and you'll find my social medias, Instagram, Snapchat. Hit me up about whatever. It don't matter whether you know someone that's been through this or currently going through this or whatever. Y'all can hit me up about everything and anything. But yeah, I just appreciate everybody on Instagram that hit me up when I had posted it because I ain't gonna lie, it really took a lot for me to post it. I got a lot of really really positive messages, really positive messages, and I just appreciate that a lot. Like y'all don't understand like how much that shit has helped me and like to just go on with life, like knowing that I got y'all support. Like y'all don't understand how much that shit means to me. You really don't. I'm not even trying to post. I didn't want to post it because I feel like it's a cry for help, and it's like I want attention, and I'm trying to do. I'm like playing the victim card, and I wasn't. That's why I kind of didn't want to post it. But I was just like, fuck it. Somebody needs to hear this shit, and why not use my platform to share an experience that happened to me. So I don't know. This makes me not a strong dude or not masculine, then I mean, so be it. You can unsubscribe and give a fuck. I don't know. I think me speaking up about this is probably the most G shit I could ever do. So, I mean, I really don't know what else to say. All I can say is, please, if you guys know anyone that's going through this or has gone through this, definitely encourage them, or I encourage you to speak up. Don't be afraid of any type of retaliation. You have rights as a human being, and you have rights as a W-2 employee. Know your rights, man, and just speak up and tell somebody. I think this month is sexual harassment month or sexual assault month, something like that, or something. So man, like there's a community of people who have gone through what I've been through and even worse situations, but nonetheless, it's still a community of people who can share their experiences. So please don't be afraid to speak up. You know, if you're currently going through this, I'd recommend you go to police station and get a police report, and just try to exhaust every option that you possibly can to get some type of justice with your situation. But just know that no matter what, I'm always here. And I just love each and every one of you guys. Besides this video, the support and like all the like subscribers that I have, like I truly feel like you guys are like family to me, like for real. I barely started doing this YouTube journey. Like I started taking it seriously like 2021, and when I came back from my deployment, I had what 78 subscribers. Now I'm almost at 500. I'm like a few away from 500. Like I don't know, like y'all have been through me through everything. With my car, the other situation I had at work, just everything. And I really appreciate you guys. Like you guys have no idea how much I appreciate y'all. This is definitely a setback for sure, but I'm not gonna let this setback. It's not gonna stop me from doing what I want to do. If anything, it's going to push me to do even bigger and better things that I never thought of that I'd probably end up doing. But we're gonna do it, and I'm gonna take you guys along the journey. So, you know, if I disappear for a while, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know why. But this year we got some hot shit planned for sure. So I just appreciate it if you guys, you know, just continue to support me, like, comment, subscribe, you know, share this video. I'd just greatly appreciate it. I just need your guys' support right now to just continue to keep going, because I've kind of like lost my drive almost to want to strive for bigger and better things in life. Just kind of at a crossroads right now. You know, some days I feel like, honestly, like, what's the point of, like, what's the point of, like, continuing or living, to be honest. Just been thinking about a whole lot of stuff, and I'm just in a dark place, and I just hope someone like out there can, or you guys will understand what I'm feeling and where I'm coming from, because some people don't, and that just sucks. So that's all I got for y'all. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for supporting me. Appreciate it if you guys share this video, you know, spread the word. You know, I hope someone, whether male or female, someone needs to hear this, and I can help someone out. So that's all I got for y'all. So it's been D Glizzy. Stay the course, stay blessed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.